Hey y'all, hey, it's Intuitive Queen Shar. I thank the Lord for letting me get home this evening. It's freezing cold outside. I got to get myself some new gloves and new socks. I threw my gloves, my good gloves away when I was at that hotel because I had to hold on to the handrails coming up the stairs. Those 8 flights of stairs and going down 8 and coming back up 4, going back down 4. And I'm like germ phobic. And I just didn't want any memory of the stairs or the hotel. It's psychological. I didn't want to. So I got to get myself some more gloves. I have a pair of mittens here, believe it or not. My nephew, I almost said my brother, my nephew gave me a pair of mittens, but I need some gloves. I have a P.O. box, but it looks like a physical, mail address. I posted one. And I'm going to make that the thumbnail. So if you want to send me a Christmas card, this is the time to do it. And I'm finally glad I got one. It's the first, if you look at my description, it's the first thing you'll see. But that's not where I live at. It's just an alternate. It's the same as a P.O. box, okay? So now I have one. I'm not going to mention it again. If you want to give me a nice, sweet, Merry Christmas gift from my Amazon wish list or anything you think I would like from Amazon, you can send it to that address, and it will really melt my heart if you did, okay? Y'all, this is kind of not a rated PG reading. I'm going to try to keep it as clean as I can, but somebody, I heard it clearly in the living room, said, I miss that mouth. Something you did with your mouth or your tongue, or you have pretty lips, something around the mouth area. Either you miss your person's lips or mouth, or what they used to do to you. Whoa, hey. With their mouth or tongue. Oh, Lord Jesus. Why are my toes curling up? Hold it, Charmaine. Bring it back in. You got to finish this reading. Something that you used to do with your mouth or tongue or both to somebody, or they did it to you. But this evening they said, I missed that mouth. Yeah. I could really go there if I wanted to, but I'm afraid YouTube may ban me. So I'm going to keep it real PG. But somebody misses what you did with your mouth, your lips. You have really nice, well-defined lips or mouth, or you could do certain things to make that person, you know what, with your mouth or your tongue, okay? A lot of y'all out there blushing. Something about strawberry. Maybe somebody used strawberry emotion lotion. Now, I'm not saying that I used to use it or you have used it. I'm just saying. I heard strawberry, you know, you put it on and you rub it in the skin, and the skin heats up wherever the skin is located, and you know, you may follow up with your mouth or your tongue and drove that person crazy, okay? I found something that made me laugh. You know, me and my soul twin were 5 years, almost 6 years. Well, yeah, 5 years, a little over 5 years. And I will always say that was the love of my life and wonderful human being towards me. But just when you're my age, you need quality time. I need you all the time or nothing. Don't give me a glass of champagne and then I have to get it every 2 weeks. I need it. If you're going to give me the champagne, damn it, let me get drunk off of it. So I can't do, it's all or nothing. Okay? So that's, I'm telling you, wonderful human being. But I know when we first met, and I found this and it made me laugh. The coupon hole puncher. I made a coupon for him. And I know if by chance he's listening, he's chuckling and laughing. And it was a coupon for every time we get together. It was endless. It was just an endless session coupon. And every time we would meet each other, and it would chicka. Oh, y'all thought Queen Charlotte was a square. Oh, child, please. Don't sleep on the big girl, honey. Okay? Someone's last name is Quarles. I just heard it. Quarles. This person, I'm giving you some hints. I just heard Dylan. I heard California. I heard Oregon, Wyoming. This is out towards the west. Of course, it could be anywhere. But this person in particular, they could have I just heard played ball. Somebody could have been an athlete in California, Wyoming, Las Vegas, somewhere out towards the west, Oregon, Washington, all on that side of the country. Okay, one moment. I just heard Wilberforce, Ohio. I know there's a college there. I used to know a guy. I'm almost sure that's where he went to school at. He played. Matter of fact, he was Anna Nicole Smith's bodyguard. That was my good best friend, Big Mo. Y'all might know him. Wilberforce, Ohio. Whatever's there. If it's a college, that just showed up. But somebody, this person could be a Taurus. They could be a Scorpio. They're hairy. They have a lot of body hair, which I think is sexy. Let me think. I just heard Aries. Okay, someone's name is Don, D-O-N, or your name is like short for Donita. They call you Don, D-O-N. Donnell, possibly. Okay, one moment, y'all. I'm going to give you some messages. Just hang on. Okay, I just heard spaghetti and scrapple. I don't know why. Somebody could have made a pot of spaghetti yesterday. You could have scrapple in your refrigerator. I know it's eyeballs and hooves. But damn it, I used to tear some scrapple up before I knew what it was. I told y'all the story how my mother would get the scrapple out and, put it in cornmeal and fry it up hard, and she would leave me in charge of the scrapple while she would go get ready for work. And she said, Perk, watch the scrapple. And by the time she get back, half the scrapple be gone. I was standing there like a little chubby girl. Man, that scrapple was good as I don't know what, fried hard. But when I read the ingredients and I thought I saw eyeballs and hooves, snouts, can't do it no more. Love you, but can't do it. Okay, let me give you some more messages. One moment. Someone's name is Grace. Is there a Mercy Hospital? I heard Mercy Hospital. Nebraska is here. Wow. Sunny California. I told you California's here. Somebody's from California. Sunny California. Nevada. I just said Las Vegas. But wherever they are, somebody misses what you did with your mouth. And we all grown up. Well, hey, I ain't got no virgins. I'm the one who was a late bloomer at 23 almost. Most of y'all had already had kids by that time. Some of y'all, at least. I was a late bloomer. Late. I was shy. I didn't know what a male body part looked like till I was old. I was very shy, y'all. You would not believe Queen Shar used to not talk to nobody. Just wrote down everything. Someone's name is Venus. I just heard Venus. All right, let me see. I'm holding my phone. I'm sitting here by the side of my bed. This wasn't even supposed to be a reading, but somebody said, get up and go tell him I missed that mouth. Arthur, stay far away. Mommy might say some things that might offend thee, okay? All right. Let's go. Something says get this one. Oh, that's the first one, duh. What's this message from this person who said they miss your mouth? And they said, whoa! Y'all, I'm not going to read nothing else. I ain't got it. Damn. Y'all, why y'all be questioning Queen Shar? I told you I be hearing stuff. They said the wild side. Ooh. Somebody want to know how. Now, look, I told you to stay away. Your mama might be talking some nasty talk. What you over here for? You don't know nothing about the wild side. Go on now. Skedaddle. Don't mess my cards up, son. Yo, you trying to give me a card to read? Okay. Well, sit there. Move over a little bit, okay? You can watch the reading. There you go. Just lay right there, baby, okay? Look at this. They wanted to. This might be somebody new because they said there's a wild side to you I haven't seen. Ooh, and they want to. So this is somebody who may want to do something to you with their mouth, or they look at your mouth and they think you can do something wild to them. Okay? Wow. Right off the bat. Sexual energy. Okay. Someone's name is Harry, Harry. Also Michael. Somebody's a bus driver. And they said, okay, oh wow, this is somebody you already dealt with. They're coming back to you. I know I done said it a million times, and that's because it's the energy I'm picking up on. Somebody said, this ain't over. And when I get back to you, I'm going to put my mouth on you. Okay? This person wears eyeglasses. They could be like a pharmacist tech. Something about school got in the way. They were really studying for something or a certification. Something took their time away from you, and they're finishing that now, and they're coming back to you. They wear eyeglasses for sure. They have a letter D like David in their name. Wow, okay. Look at that little tail wagging. I love you, Treachy. You my little baby. All right, y'all. I ain't going to be here too long. I got some stuff to do. I got to get all my receipts from this hotel and loss of pay and everything. And the water's still off. Safeway is saying they'll give us free bottled water. Just come down. I'm not setting foot in that store ever again. I stopped at the Safeway by my job and got 3 bottles of Smart Water. I love that Smart Water. And another jug. And I already had a lot under my sink. After the last incident this weekend, I filled up every water bottle I could. I'm not getting caught with no water again. Plus, I have my own in the refrigerator. The one under the sink, that's just for, flushing the toilet, washing my hands, stuff like that. But it'll be back on by 2 a.m. And this one says, finding myself. Okay, so move it now, baby. Be careful. This is someone finding themselves. I like this right here. Letting you guys read the card. This is self-improvement, in my opinion. This is somebody, again, going to school, working out, working on their teeth, finding out what they really love. Somebody loves art. They love to draw, and they're like, hey, it's nothing wrong with being a modern day JJ from Good Times. If that's your talent, that's your talent. Like, I can write really well. I can't draw a stick figure. Okay? Every time I hear sirens, I get nervous. Whew. Lord, my friend at work broke down in the bathroom early this morning before the rest of my colleagues got me in the best mood before the day was over. But she was saying she understands what it's like to be traumatized because they had a house fire. She said, ironically, she had went to a Safeway grocery store. When she came back, she saw a lot of fire trucks by her house, just that quick. And a fire had broke out. And her father was outside screaming for the mom to jump. And long story short, they survived, but their kitty cat passed away. She said it was so confusing, so much chaos until they forgot to get the baby out, and the sweetheart passed away from smoke inhalation. And that I lost it. That's when I really broke down. But she told me that she understood about trauma after you've been through some type of a, fire or flood or evacuation. We talked. But the rest of the day, them fools I work with, I told you Monday's a cut-up crew. It's ridiculous how bad we show off on Monday. It's a certain 4 of us. They're my babies. I thank them because I was not good this morning. All right, y'all. And it has a lot to do with the holidays. I find a lot of people are down right now. They want loved ones that they don't live near or who have passed away. So I'm not the only one. Hi, Tim. Hi, baby. Hey, Barney. I love y'all. Y'all, I'm done. No one compares. Somebody, let me lay it on the line. Somebody is hooked on what you did to them with your mouth or your tongue. And this person has sampled a couple of others. I'm hearing 2. I heard Strawberry Letter 23. Wow. Okay. So maybe the number 23 resonates with somebody. They could be born on the 23rd of a month. They could be 23 years old. You could have met them on the 23rd. You could live on the 23rd floor in a high rise, work on the 23rd floor. Y'all get it. You get it. But they said no one compares. And not just your sexual energy, in general. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I think I've stated my case. I don't need to say anything else. The cards I've pulled so far have backed up what I heard when I was in the living room. All right, y'all, let me go. I'm stumbling. I'm sorry. I got a lot to do tonight before I go to bed. I got a lot of receipts and stuff to get together. So let me go do that. I might do a live chat. I don't know. If I'm on here, I am. If not, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, Lord willing. Something about zebra. Who has a zebra throw? Who has a zebra blanket, a zebra throw? A throw is like a smaller blanket that like you throw on when you're watching TV on the sofa. I just heard zebra. Zebra something. Blanket, throw, or something about a zebra. Okay? The zebra is also black and white. Could this be an interracial relationship? Which I'm completely down with. Hey, vanilla is just as good as chocolate if it's a good vanilla. And if you're a sneaky vanilla, I don't want you. But I'm good as long as it's a good man. I've always been open-minded. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You'd be surprised. You can open your mind up. There's nothing wrong with it. That's my opinion. But everybody do, you do you. Okay, anything else? Canada Dry Ginger Ale is here. And someone's name is Wally. Wally. Could be short for Wallace. India. I've been in India twice. Lord, let me find out this is my reading. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay? All right, everybody. Take care of yourself. Convenience store. Did you meet somebody at a convenience store? Are they a convenience store owner? Do you work at a convenience store? This could be your reading, okay? Margaret is here. And the name Angel is here. The name Judy is here. The name James is here. Jeffrey is here. Here's some J's. Judy, Jeffrey, James. There's some J's, letter J's here. All right, y'all, I'm getting tongue-tied. I must be blushing. All right, I love you guys. Take care. I'm going to put my address as the thumbnail if you want to send me a Christmas card. Personal reading, intuitivequeenshar@gmail.com. I still do the phone readings. What's the number? 240-285-9211. And I think, wait a minute. Spartanburg. Is there a South Carolina called Spartanburg? Hold on. I know I'm not crazy. Hold on. Why not just hear Spartanburg, South Carolina? Hang on. I'm checking on my other phone. Spartanburg. Is there a Spartanburg, South Carolina? This phone is so slow. I hate this one. Hold on, y'all. I'm checking. This year would be fine. And also, I heard Bam Bam. Like Pebble, Flintstone, and Bam Bam. Somebody could be like a bodybuilder. Is there a Spartanburg, South Carolina? I could be wrong. And maybe I'm wrong. South Carolina, Spartanburg. Hold on, y'all. I'm tripping. Maybe I'm wrong. You're correct. Oh my God. Go ahead, Charmaine. Spartanburg South is a significant city. Oh, wow. I knew I wasn't crazy. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so somebody's in Spartanburg, South Carolina. And you know I heard it energetically because I didn't know it was a real place. All right, y'all, take care of yourselves. Oh, somebody's going to jail for 3 months. Oh, Lord. They can have a letter J in their name. Jerry. Junebug. June. Junior. J. They're going to jail for 3 months. Misdemeanor, but they're still going to jail for 3 months. All right, y'all. Take care.